Race number 5 then. First leg of the 6 up is the 5th. This is still on the turf. Class 3 as well. 1,800 metres is the trip. 14 go to post. Headed by Charity Go, who won over the mile 2 starts back. He was 5th last time out behind Champion Supreme. Champion Supreme with that last start course and distance win his first over the 1,800 metres. World Famous still holds the Derby entry. He was a winner 2 starts back at Happy Valley. Happy Sebring blinkers back on, a course and distance winner in the past. Super Bella up in trip, blinkers on for the first time. Giant Turtle a pace angle even from barrier 14. I Do also with the gear change, visors off, blinkers back on. And Zamble run up behind Champion Supreme last time out. Blastoise up into class 3 for the first time, and Jimu off that mark of 60, eligible for class 4, what goes around with the lightweight. Champion Supreme, Happy Sebring and Jimu, who'll be ridden by Alex Fly, have all been up at Chungfra in the last 30 days.
Yeah, for this race there are a number of horses that do like to get back here, probably 2/3 of the field. You can see 9 of them there all squished together at the tail. They'll probably stretch out further than illustrated on that graphic there, but Blastoise will be on the pace here with Joe Moreira. Shadow Roll on first time for the David Ferrara stable. Giant Turtle will probably join him from gate number 14. Epic can be handy. He's been handy so far in most of his runs. World Famous comes into this race with a wide stall of gate number 13. That's probably likely your first half of it. I Do might be in that first 4 there somewhere as well.
Here is World Famous, and it's a nice piece of work from him. He's a winner 2 starts ago. That was at Happy Valley. And now he's come to Sha Tin. He went okay at Sha Tin when he was pretty short in the market, but his work's been good since. Super Bella, now they put blinkers on for the first time, and you could see him really keen with those blinkers on. So I thought it was worth showing that. Again, he's drawn barrier 12. It's going to be a little bit awkward. And the last one is in Zamble. I thought it was a really good run from him last time. He's drawn ideally in barrier 1. So his work, to me, suggests he's going really well and looks hard to beat. So he's a nice piece from him.
Yeah, and Douglas White, the trainer, putting the polish on him as well. Let's actually, we'll start with Nzemble in actual fact. And his jockey, Lyle Hewitson.
On Zombo Lyle, his first few runs he didn't show much, but his last 2 he's really turned things around. What's clicked with him?
He's quite a stressed horse. Dougie always tells me that he is a handful to saddle up, and he's just changed his last 2 or 3 runs where he's just begun to relax more. He's not sweating up as much, and that's telling in his races, you know. He's just learned to settle beforehand and in running. It's made a big difference to him. So, yeah, he's been able to produce a finish, and you know, if we can get a little bit of sting out the ground, a little bit of rain tonight will be ideal for him. So we'll just see how things go, but he's got a great draw this time, and I'm sure he'll get a good run, and I expect him to be a leading light in that race once again.
Any concerns about an extra 200 metres for him?
No, I think it's what he's looking for. He seems to turn it on nicely over shorter, but then just found wanting a little bit at the end, and I think going further just allows him to build up more and be able to hit the line strong. So, yeah, I've got no doubt that he'll get the trip.
Yeah, I think the step up in trip certainly a positive for him. He was winning over these sort of distances in the UK.
Yeah, he looks, and he does look really good, doesn't he? I thought he meets the other horse better at the weights, Champion Supreme, and at the draws as well. He's actually drawn inside Champion Supreme this time, whereas it was the other way around last time. So with barrier 1, I think he can get a really cushy run, and he looks the winner for me.
And it's, again, as we preach all the time, a lot of the things with these horses here, they arrive here, they just need to settle in, acclimatise, get familiar with their surroundings here in Hong Kong, and clearly the gel's starting to click for him.
He did make the running as well in the UK when winning as well, so that's another option for them too. World Famous we'll move on to now. Now this is 2 starts back for him, but it's over the trip of the 1,800 metres at Happy Valley. Yeah,
and he has raced course and distance Sha Tin on one occasion. He did place second in that run. That was about 3 runs ago now, behind Easy Go, Easy Win, and he got things to himself out in front on that occasion. It was a nice ride here from Vincent Ho when he was able to win. Gate number 13 is likely to push forward from there.
Yeah, exactly. I found a spot for him as well. I think he's quite a nice young progressive horse, and I don't think Sha Tin holds any fears, although something did go wrong last time clearly. But 3 starts ago, as you mentioned, he went really well over course and distance.
All right, with that Derby entry as well, he needs a few more ratings points if he's going to make the field there. World Famous. Blastoise, the next one we can have a look at. Now, he's up into this class for the first time, just picking up the odd rating point for running second and then third behind Kingsman last time.
You know, he's a consistent horse, and that's why he's come up into this rating. He's only the 1 winner from 9 starts, but he's had 3 seconds and a third. He's a very consistent horse, and he's only a little horse too, so with the lighter weight, I think that'll suit him. Joe Moreira will jump aboard, And I think he's definitely a chance.
We gave you a good sight on this occasion to just run down in the shadows of the post there. King's Man and God of Dragon, who's since come out and won.
Yeah, he's been a short head into third place, Blastoise. Happy Sebring, the next one we have a look at, be ridden by Chad Schofield for the first time. Blinkers go back on. He's got the ability, definitely, but hasn't been perfect on his last few starts.
Yeah, he won this trial easy in the end. No pressure in this trial at Chung Fa, winning by 10 3/4 lengths. He was just pushed out to find the front, and in the end it was just hands and heels over the final stages. Course and distance record okay, a win and a placing from 4 runs, course and distance. I'll be keen to see what he can do.
You're a bit of a thrill seeker with him, aren't you? Because you know he's going to be back. He'll be probably last on the turn.
He'll be storming
and
home.
then he can storm home and win, or he can storm home and run 5th or 6th. So I know you're a big fan, Andrew.
I have. I've actually left him alone this time, so maybe we'll see what he can do and turn it around or not. But competitive race, this one, Paul.
Yeah, good one. But I like Nzambo. I think he's a likely winner for me. Barrier 1. Lyle Hewitson knows this horse really well. And I think he can get all favours, get the perfect run and win. So he's on top to beat World Famous, Blastoise and Champion Supreme. Look, he did beat Nzambo last time. He's worse off at the weights, but he's in a bit of form now, so I want to keep him a little bit safe. 11, 4, 13 and 3. Happy to go 11 to win.
Yeah, I'm with 11 as well. Ensemble here for Douglas White and Lyle Hewitson. Gate number 1. A couple of really good efforts from him his last 2 outings. Blastoise goes in with the lightweight up in grade. Not prepared to drop off World Famous just yet for Vincent Ho and Ricky Yu. And I am throwing in Happy Sebring from gate number 5. Get back run on at the end off a good tempo. So 11, 13, 4 and 5.
All right. Well, second leg of the triple trio, and we've all got the same trio there, 11, 4 and 13. You've gone 13 and 4. I've thrown in More Than a Horse as well as the 4th number. I thought he might be able to improve up in trip as well. All right, that's race number 5, first leg of the 6-up.